Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Georgia. Today we are doing a 24-hour reading vlog. I am very excited. Couple things to address. I have new hair. I had my cousin Casey do my hair and it's very special. It's currently 6:20 on January 24th when I'm filming this, so this will go till, I'm just gonna say 6:30 because I'm gonna be talking for quite some time, on tomorrow. So I figured I would let you know my reading plans as well as do a small haul and unboxing so that this video has content. So as far as reading goes, I am listening to A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire on audio. I just finished the Duchess deal, so I'm picking up whatever the hell the second book is called in the romance series by Tessa Dare. She's really making me enjoy romance again. And then I'm physically reading The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. So my goal is to finish the audiobook for A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, and then obviously I don't know if I'm going to finish The Poppy War. I'm about 100 pages in. I would at least like to make pretty large, like, progress. And then finish, I think it's The Governess goal. Who knows? And then I think that's it. Maybe a graphic novel of some sort or another. So we're gonna do a quick haul now that I've let you know the general direction this video is gonna go into, and then also an owlcrate unboxing because I am an impatient and I can't wait for my book box battle. So it's just gonna be a fairy loot unboxing this month because why not? So as far as the haul goes, so I bought them in 2 trips, so I figured I would show you in the order of the trips that I got them. So the first time I went, I got 4 books, very exciting. The first book is Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. I was going through comment suggestions the other day, and this was suggested by someone to read it, so I bought it. It seems like we are following a mother who, after her daughter disappears, she meets another little girl that looks very similar to her daughter. Very cool stuff. So I figured a mystery thriller would be diversifying. I'm trying to read from different genres and I'm having a hard time. So Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. Okay, this one I'm so excited for. Maybe I'll pick it up in this vlog, but The Deep by Rivers Solomon. This I have heard nothing but fabulous things about. Essentially, it is following the idea of when the ships crossing the Atlantic in like the 15, 16, 1700s were carrying slaves that when there were people thrown overboard, they like evolved, repopulated. The mer people are those that were thrown over slave ships. I really have also been wanting to read from more authors of BIPOC. So I have quite a few actually in this haul. I think 4. I have a really hard time counting. So The Deep by Rivers Solomon, and this is super short. I think it's only about 150 pages, so maybe we will finish this in this vlog. I don't know, but it sounds like a concept. And then I picked up the Fairy Tale Volume 1 by Hiro Mishima. This sounded really good, and they had a very like large collection of them at my Barnes & Nobles. It just says, cute girl wizard Lucy wants to join the Fairy Tale, a club of the most powerful wizards, but instead her ambitions land her in the clutches of a gang of unsavory pirates led by a devious magician. So I got a nice little manga, and then this one is probably the one I'm most excited for. It's Punching the Air by Ibi Zoboi and Youssef Salam. I hope I pronounced that correctly. But from what it seems like, we are following a boy who has been wrongly convicted of a crime he did not commit. And while in prison or on trial, something of the sort, and it seems like he seeks refuge in poetry or art or both. I don't know. I've heard that this is a really, really great YA, so I saw it on a table and I wanted to pick it up. And then my second trip, Rocco is making various noises, was today. And I bought Call Me By Your Name by Andre Aciman. I have never read Call Me By Your Name, nor have I seen the movie. I know what you're saying. Where have I been? And to that, I don't have a response. I've seen a lot of stills from the movie, and I've heard great things about the novel, but I haven't actually read it. So I saw it on the shelf and I picked it up. And the final book is Misery by Stephen King. Now, if you've seen my shelves and know anything about me, I do not read horror. I've never read a Stephen King novel, but there's a first time for everything, and we'll see what happens. The one thing I'm nervous about is I'm pretty good with at least horror movies. The only time they truly scare me if it is something like feasible. Well, not necessarily, because I feel like The Purge is pretty feasible, but I find that like wildly entertaining. This kind of gives me the vibes of like Pray at Night, the movie. I think it's Strangers Pray at Night. That's what it's called. And this is like on that same playing field as that. Basically, we've got a best-selling novelist and he chooses to kill somebody off in his series, and somebody kidnaps him. I probably did not do that justice. I will say that this is not the edition I wanted. I got it because the edition I did want was $10 more for the same information. So we're here, and I will let you know if I like it. This clip is already 13 minutes long, so we need to get to the unboxing. This is the owlcrate January box. I'll have owlcrate linked down below. Very full. And we're just gonna run through it really quickly. This is the spoiler card. It is From Olympus with Love. We've got a pack of tea, Nectar of the Gods. This was created by Riddle's Tea Shop. A pin inspired by the book. It says the eyes of the gods are upon you. And that was designed by Icy Design. This is a lunar calendar tapestry. I will probably put this in a frame somewhere. Really pretty. And this was designed by Eden Cook. And then a pin banner, very nice, designed by Michelle Gray. I have a shit ton of pins, so this will be nice. And this is really similar to that one. And then a wooden bookmark designed by In the Reeds and inspired by the Song of Achilles and Circe, both of which I want to read. And we're down to the dregs. This looks to be an Hermes, please don't make fun of me, letterboard. Wow. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these. I feel like we should put something together. Good enough. Lore by Alexandra Bracken. I have not heard about this. The last time I used this, I did slice my thumb open. So hopefully we won't do that again. We also haven't decided on what we're doing for dinner yet, so that is something that needs to get addressed. I think that's what it's supposed to look like. So we do have a transition. Spoiler card. The book has a nice texture to it. Wow, I love a good map. I feel like this is one of the more simple exclusive editions that owlcrate has done. Nice. So I'm gonna clean all this up now, and I think I am probably gonna do a puzzle, maybe, tonight. And if I do that, I can listen to my audiobook. I am 8 hours left of Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. So I think we're gonna listen to some of that. I'm probably gonna make dinner or do a puzzle or maybe journal some. We'll figure out what comes first. But we're gonna get started because the clock starts now. 6:45 is what the official start time will be because it's 6:42. This took me a little bit longer than anticipated. So I'm gonna put the audiobook on, clean up, and we'll check back in later tonight. Hello, my kitty cats. So it is 9 p.m. and I did not end up listening to any of my audiobook while I was eating dinner because I ordered Domino's. So we did not cook. But I did decide to pick up the Poppy War again, actually, because it's so incredibly easy to read. So I've read 30 pages. Does not seem like a lot for 2 hours, but we're here now. So my game plan is to read until I absolutely cannot read anymore. I'm hoping that'll take me about another 90 pages because that would put me at the second part of this book. And then I probably won't be able to keep my eyelids open at that point. So I think I will quickly journal for the night and then probably do my bedtime shenanigans and take off my makeup and brush my teeth and all of that. And then I am planning on putting on the Kingdom of Flesh and Fire audiobook. And I also like to fall asleep and wake up to an audiobook. With this being a 24-hour read-a-thon, I cannot give up much sleep. My body does not function when my circadian rhythm is disrupted. So I think I'm going to just sleep until like I'm comfortable. I'll probably set an alarm for 9 o'clock just so I don't sleep in too late. It's 9 o'clock exactly. I'm going to stop talking, set the timer, and hopefully I can read 90 pages in an hour and a half. That would be pretty ideal. We're going for it. Okay, so it is 10:36. I got to the part of the Poppy Wars that I wanted to get to. I'm on page 220 right now. So I'm gonna take a break from that because it's a lot. I think I'm going to do my journaling, take off my makeup, do my skincare, and then I think I might like put on some nature sounds or something. I don't know. I kind of want background noise and I don't really feel like listening to my playlist. So I think I'm gonna do that for a bit. And then while I'm doing all of that, I'm going to put on the audiobook for Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. I swear to God, this is the most, yes. So I think I'm gonna take care of all that and hopefully listen to like an hour of the podcast while I do a podcast, an hour of the audiobook while I do that. I had said I wanted to read something else too, but I can't quite remember what it was. Oh yeah, the governess gown. I don't think that's what it is. It's actually called The Governess Game. Silly girl. So I could read that too. I really liked the first one, so I don't know how this is gonna compare. I will say the first book cracked me up because in the dedication, she dedicated it to her dad. And she then proceeded to tell him all the chapters not to read because they were pretty steamy. So that was funny. But yeah, I'm gonna take care of my bedtime things. So I'm really stalling. I'm also trying to process what I just read in like 120 pages, 115 pages. So I probably could update my Goodreads too while I'm at it. Here's the deal. We're gonna make a promise to ourselves that I'm not gonna turn on Howl's Moving Castle because I could totally waste hours of my time watching that. Because here's my problem. I finished watching it and then I just put it back on again. So we're gonna put this bad boy on and get cracking. Hello everybody, friends, good morning or good afternoon. It's 12 o'clock now and I figured I would just kind of let you know what I've been doing. I woke up this morning, I ate leftover Domino's for breakfast. That was my first bad decision, and then I went on a walk because I'm trying to walk more. So I took Rocco on a nice long walk. I just did my makeup, well, my eyebrows, because I don't know if it's because like my hair dyed yesterday, but I feel like my eyebrows need to be darker, or I need to like, I don't know. This is normally how I fill them in though. They just look a little crazy, but I think it's also because I have like no makeup on. But anyways, I got to page 220 on Poppy Wars. That's where I last updated you guys. As far as Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, I have 3 hours left of the audiobook, so hopefully we will finish that shortly. And then I'm on page 136 of the Goddess Goal, or the Governess Goal, so I'm 28% of the way through. So we're not doing the best for this read-a-thon. I think I'm going to journal some, maybe. So I think for right now, I'm gonna continue listening to the audiobook for probably like an hour and a half maybe. And I'm going to journal some because I think that's a good task. I did listen to it while I was walking though, and I might do a little bit of exercise in a little bit, and so if I decide to do that, I will also be listening to the audiobook. I'll figure out where to go from there. Hello guys, checking in again. So it is currently 5:18. I've got 100. Oh. All right, let's try this again. Casey called me to confirm our plans for Bachelor. So I wanted to let you guys know where I am reading wise, because this shit's gonna be over in about an hour and 24 minutes. Will be 5:40 or 6:45. Kind of exciting. I did finish the audiobook for Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, so we have 1 book done. I think I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 stars. It was good. I didn't really like it as much as the second or the first book. I felt like the first book I was more intrigued, even though I didn't like the plot line as much. Like, I feel like we had a lot happen in this book, but I also feel like it is very similar, and I know that the author, Jennifer L. Armentrout, has based a lot of, because her favorite author is Sarah J. Maas, so she has based this novel, I guess, off of her like love for Sarah J. Maas books, and I'm assuming like the A Court of Thorns and Roses. Obviously it's not the same story, that's not what I'm getting at. I'm just saying it felt very familiar, and because of that reason I was like, The first book was definitely a little bit different because we had like the guard and the maiden. It was just a little bit different. But this second book, with just the events that happened, and I don't want to spoil it because it's the second book in a series, it just wasn't as good. I still enjoyed it. It took me longer to get through though, and that's why I think I'm gonna give it 3 stars. And then I read it for about an hour on my audio or my ebook, and I'm now on page 217 out of 493. I don't think I'm gonna be finishing that either. And then I'm currently reading The Poppy War, which I'm on page 256 of. I don't know if I'm gonna finish, obviously I'm not gonna finish either of these books. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep reading The Poppy War. I think that I might pick up a graphic novel or something, just a little bit lighter. Maybe Tokyo Ghoul, or like Check Please or Heartstopper, or Check Please or Cody, maybe something like that. But I'm going to, I think, take a little short break, just kind of chill, because I know those won't take me long, maybe 20 minutes. And then I'll come back and let you guys know what I've decided on, so that maybe we can finish 2 books in this video. Okay guys, so it is officially 6:45. The 24-hour readathon is over. This was kind of not a fail. I think I need to come into it like having read a little bit more of the books that I wanted to, because The Poppy War and The Governess Game, like having just started both of those, kind of did me in. So I did finish 2 books. I finished Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and then I also decided within the last hour to pick up Check Please, and I finished it literally right as the timer went off, so that was pretty good. So yeah, let's run through everything that I've read. I started The Poppy War by R.F. Kong, and I started this on page 102, and I ended on page 256. So I really did make a pretty good amount of progress with this. I am going to probably keep reading it tonight, but like I said in my last clip, I think it's going to be like a 4-star at most read, just because it's not what I was expecting. And then A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I had 9 hours of the audiobook left when I started at this readathon, and I completely finished it. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. It was pretty good. I'll quickly run over. A 4 or 5 star is something that's like super impactful. It sticks with me. And then a 5 is like, it's super impactful, it sticks with me, and I'll read it again. So it was definitely like a 3-star. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. Good stuff, but I don't think I'll ever read it again. The Governess Game by Tessa Dare. I started it during this readathon, and I ended on page 217. Pretty fun stuff. And then I started and finished Check Please, the volume number 1, the hockey one. And I think I'm gonna give it 2 out of 5 stars. It was not, here it is. It was not really for me. Yeah, it was definitely like a weird one. There wasn't a really strong storyline to it. We're following Biddy, who is like a video blogger, but also he was a former figure skater and then starts playing hockey at this college, Samwell. And there is like LGBTQ+ representation in this book. That's really good. Honestly, the reason it even got a 2 out of 5 star is because I really liked the ending. That was good. And also I like hockey, but a lot of it was super weird. Like Biddy baked a lot, so that was a big part of the book, which was very strange. Like it just kind of felt like I got nothing out of it. I felt like there wasn't anything to like really, I don't know, maybe the second volume will be better, but it was just very weird. Like the video blogging concept was weird. I didn't understand why he was a video blogger. Well, I guess for like his baking recipes, but like why was he, the baking had no impact on the story, if you get what I'm saying. So I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars. It was not my favorite, but yeah, I finished 2 books and I made pretty good progress with 2 other books. So that's pretty exciting. I'm pretty proud of myself. Definitely, I think for next time I do a read-a-thon, I'm going to have like more of a decent chunk of books finished. And I don't know, hopefully it's a little bit more successful. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this read-a-thon vlog. I'm gonna probably go eat some dinner and we're just going to watch The Bachelor, and I'm probably not gonna touch a book for like the next night. But this was a lot of fun. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Also, let me know down below if there's anything else that I can add to these vlogs to make them more interesting. I hoped that like the beginning was pretty filled with some content. But I think that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I'm going to actually, I think, film a couple videos. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you're having a great day, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.